Welcome to the era of unprecedented consolidation, to coin a Trumpian phrase. Now, apparently that's happening at warp speed. And there are plenty of opportunities. Clayton Larcombe joins us now from PAC Capital for his take. Clayton, good to see you.
Thanks, Andrew. Good to see you again.
Okay, let's talk about esports. I know you like this space. You're seeing plenty of opportunity here. It's continuing to grow. Talk some specifics here. What are you liking?
Look, you're spot on, Andrew, and I've taken obviously a liking to esports for a lot of channels, but I thought I'd highlight today maybe a couple of things that I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of consolidation in the industry, and for us, we've taken a few international names, part of our portfolios, which we do using ETFs and managers, but now we're really going to direct through some really unique opportunities that I just think that 2021 will be rampant in it. So I might talk to you about one that I like first of all, that you like. Electronic Arts, which is EA Sports, which is a well-known company that we all know. So
this is listed on the NASDAQ.
This is on the NASDAQ, yes. Yep. So why I like this, and this is a good example of what's happening. Codemasters is essentially, I'll go back. EA Sports is essentially an online gaming platform, one of the digital leaders in the world. They essentially own FIFA. They own all these other sporting teams in NBA, Gridiron. Now, over the course of 2020, Andrew and I spoke a lot about how esports has changed. COVID hit, and now what happened was a lot of these sports got cancelled, or put on delay. So you saw a huge influx of F1 drivers now going into simulations, creating a really unique industry for younger generation to see, okay, this is changing. Now, EA Sports has 300 million users subscribe to their network. Big number. Huge number. Now, F1 is run by, F1 owns the rights to simulators in F1 space.
Yep.
UK company called Codemasters. Now, this has gone from $1 to $7.95, which was the acquisition price, which EA has bid on it. Yeah, exactly, that's right. Well, that's Electronic Arts price, and the one under that was the
Codemasters.
Codemasters is the one that they're acquiring.
All right, we'll just bring that up if we can for Codemasters. But you continue that theme then. Yeah,
so essentially what I'm saying here, there was a bit of a sell-off here in Electronic Arts this year, because there was such a big stimulus around other type of gaming. People thought gaming was Warcraft and more fantasy play. But it got back to the roots that, wow, like when you log on to the Manchester United website, you click on the Manchester United team, and right next to it is, let's look at the esports team.
All right, and then there's Codemasters up there.
Yeah, so Codemasters, this is the company that EA has acquired.
Yep.
Now they own the rights to F1. Okay. Now this is, Lewis Hamilton. All these guys have taken a stake in this. So you can see, this is a 2-year chart. A year ago, it was fell down to almost $2 a stock. Now they acquired it at $7.95 to take over the business, run the rights for that. So FIFA has been one of the highest grossing consumer products this year, outside of Warcraft and other ones. Now I think, and this is why I'm looking at this, that was acquired. EA Sports have built up a war chest, as has a lot of the companies. They have $6 billion in cash. This is the year in consolidation in this industry. They are buying teams. You see it in Tencent. They are building $900 million stadiums in China just to facilitate this. This is ready to go.
So how does that compare to other companies in the industry, maybe outside of the US? You put down on your list that you like Nintendo. That's obviously traded out of Japan. Why do you like this one as well?
Cashed up.
Cashed up. So essentially, Nintendo, they're spot on, Andrew. They, over the past, since 2015 to now, they've been under a bit of criticism, saying they've got 66% of their balance sheet in cash. I talked to Citibank recently. There's holds on it, and a lot of other brokers do. Let's look at this. In a year that Nintendo, their main competitors are Sony and Microsoft, who have really started to enter the esports market or gaming. Now, Microsoft in a big way this year. Now, Microsoft, only 33% of Microsoft's revenue comes out of game, which is probably bigger than anyone ever thought. And that 50% number for Tencent is also more than people ever thought. Now, for Sony, that makes up 21% of their revenue. Nintendo is 100% a gaming platform that is built from 1997. They own the space in that. They have built up a war chest of over an equivalent about 11 billion Australian dollars in cash, ready to fire. They just bought a company that's a developer of their Mario Karts and out of Vancouver.
Yep.
You don't think they're ready to go with things?
So what you're saying they're in the position to make more acquisitions then, to grow.
Yep.
What about their own product though, as far as development?
Yep. So they have a lot of that is about to run through a refresh. Microsoft came out with a new Xbox system that owns a few of the systems, but they don't own the game. So to answer your question, Andrew, they're just about to release a new functionality of what they do, but essentially, like Japan is one of the most popular gaming countries in the world. Asia is where 70% of esports is. They still own 87% of the market space with their Nintendo systems. So people think they might be dated. They still own the lion's share of it all. Plus, they've got a war chest of acquisitions. They're 100% in gaming. They're not. Then their focus is purely on that. I know where I'd rather play in that. Then and with $11 billion on the balance sheet ready to fire, there's going to be some players on move.
All right, so it's all about consolidation then, and you've talked about them doing partnerships or buying up teams. How much room is there left to move in terms of further acquisitions, further partnerships? Has everyone been bought up already, or is there further
I think
scope
it's
out
just
there?
starting. I really do. This whole sector has been. Tencent saw it a while ago. I remember when Microsoft first listed Xbox. When the Xbox that was running at a big loss, and they were just trying to capture market share. You're seeing. I know I'm seeing it through people I speak to. I had a call last week with a lot of people from around the world. The head of scientific games, a lot of other areas in the US, Vegas. This is just starting in North America. Asia is a bit further ahead. So,
are you expecting new players?
Yeah, I am actually. There's a lot of new players coming to market. Whether you list or not, the space is not like there is essentially a traditional realm like a financial system. Not banks. There's not 4 banks that own it. This is like an online ecosystem that's building.
Yep.
And essentially, you think about how easy it is, or becoming easier through better Wi-Fi, better global footprint. People can launch a product and it can go global quicker. People are, especially these guys who are quite more fickle about, there's hardware systems called, one company out of Germany called Blitz, who runs all they're the flavour of the month at the moment for all gaming consoles and that. So I'm looking at that too, but there's going to be another one coming.
Yeah, it is a fascinating space, Clayton. I can't feel as though, I do feel as though I've been left behind though, just simply because of my age. It's.
I've caught up.
Yeah. I'll take your cues. Hey, Clayton, always good to see you. Thanks for joining us from CFE Capital.
Thanks, Andy.